All right. Barakatah Yahweh. Barakatah Yahweh Shai. Barakatah Yahweh. Barakatah Yahweh Shai. Barakatah Yahweh. Barakatah Yahweh Shai. Call Halayim Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahweh Shai. Ba'ashim Kal Kadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders at Great Millstone who taught us this truth. Honors and salutations to all Sayakim throughout the four corners of the earth, laboring in honesty, sincerity, charity, sound doctrine, and truth, man. And the Akwathium that believe on the true names of the Father and the Son, but the Father's name is Yahweh. He exists. The Son's name is Yahweh Shai. He is the deliverer. Right? My name is Maka Allah Bungad Ban Yashala. I'm with the Watchman Philadelphia camp. All right? And I just want to do this sit down, however long it takes. We're going to go through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shai, but I'm going to start with Matthew, the 23rd chapter. All right? Salakia. But that's when Yahweh Shai was coming at the wicked scribes and Pharisees, man. But you have a lot of them, man. Just to name a few, we're going to name a few popular ones. Tazadakia in his church. All right? General Gehenna. Nate Snake, and guys like that, and guys that follow after those manners, man. You know, because man, with any truth, it's a lie. So some of them dudes be telling the truth, but then they mix them lies up in there, man. But then you actually have dudes out here, right? Matter of fact, you got GOCC and all them niggas, man. But you actually have dudes out here that push the name Yahweh Shai. Push the name Yahweh. They teach about the Sabbaths. They teach not to teach another man's wife. They teach a lot of the correct doctrine, but do they follow it? No, they just doing this shit for the sight of men. You know? All right, man. I'm gonna just hop right into this. This is Matthew chapter 23, verse 1. It says, "Then spake Yahweh Shai to the multitude and to his disciples, saying, the scribes and the Pharisees sit in Moses' seat." So you got dudes, so when it's saying you sit in Moses' seat, it's saying you sit trying to be the leader of Yasharallah. Because Moses was the leader of Yasharallah, Israel, in his time, man. All right? Like Apostle Tahar right now, Apostle Tahar sits in Moses' seat, man. Righteously, man. But you got niggas that do it unrighteously, man. You know? Cause they see, oh, I can get these men behind me, I can get this money, and they sell out to the goddamn government, and they just trying to do shit in the sight of men to make it seem like, yo, I got this big ass camp, these dudes follow me, and you never been a follower of your fucking self, man. You never been a follower of yourself. Because you got niggas that hop in the truth, see how things work, but then they try to go off and do their own thing. Why? Because they want to be seen, man. These niggas want to be seen, man. Guess what? Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahweh Shai, man. He going to deal with dudes like that. Watch this. And when Yahweh Shai, when he was here, he was cursing them out. It says, all therefore whatsoever they bid, do observe that. Salakia. Verse 3. All therefore whatsoever they bid, do observe and do, but do not ye after their works, for they say and do not. So they might be teaching the correct doctrine. And if the Spirit's dealing with you, you're going to know it's the right thing. But you got to see if they in order. Like the scriptures say, let all things be done decently and in order, man. All right? It tells you the Lord, Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahweh Shai, is not the author of confusion. So if you have a camp, you should have what? A camp channel and all that. Not all these different camp channels, man. And then you titling everything in different ways, man. That's going off, man. That's being a wicked hireling, man. That's being a reprobate, man. You know? But you teaching the right doctrine. But are you following it? Hell no, man. So dudes that watch you and hear the things that you say, then a lot of dudes break scriptures down wrong, man. You know? Let's keep going, man. So listen, and like Yahweh said, they teach you the right thing, but don't do what they're doing, man. So if you join on the dudes like that, man, guess what? You gonna be going off. And you better pray that you're a man of the Lord, that Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua brings you up out of that, man. You know? That Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua brings you up out of that, man. Alright? Verse 5 says, but all their works they do for to be seen of men, they make broad their felicitories, Phylaceteries, and enlarge the borders of their garment. So enlarging the borders of the garment, meaning dudes is joining on to you, man. All right? And you doing all that for what? Vainglory, basically. All right? You doing things for vainglory. And that's the scripture talks about dudes that want to do things for vainglory, man. Y'all about to outside. What do you want to do with you, man? And let's look up that word felicity. It says a forfeited place provided with a garrison, a station for a guard or garrison, a preservative or safeguard, and an amulet. The Jews use this word to describe small strips of parchment on which were written the following passages of the law of Moses. So you got dudes, matter of fact, you got dudes that push the law. Yo, you know how to get a dude out of here, you use the law. You got Nate, the law. All right? And while you do that, you use those things to what? Try to, let's read it again, man. You try to enlarge the borders of your garment. It says their garment. So you're trying to add on, man. The Lord is not working with a whole lot of numbers, man. He's working with 144,000 men. All right? That's it. And through those men, their family and children will be saved, will be delivered up out of this hell, man. It says, verse 6, and love the uppermost rooms at feasts and the chief seats in the synagogues. So yeah, these niggas, they want to, when they come somewhere, you're invited somewhere to speak, you're supposed to take the low seat. And the person that invites you, they supposed to invite you up to the top. You don't come somewhere and take the high seat, man. You coming somewhere, yo, I'm going to be the leader. No. You going to fuck off, man. And also you got these dudes, they want this type of title. You know? When you ain't been through shit. You never even been in a fucking camp. Come. Verse 6, I'm going to read that again. And love the uppermost rooms at the feast and the chief seats in the synagogue. So you want to be this real important dude. All right? When you have no clout, what they say, street cred, you don't have none of that. You're nobody. You're not even known like that. To be a leader is a follower, man. It's levels that you have to obtain, man. You don't come and try to sit in the highest seat. That's just like you walk in and you see Yahweh Shah in the throne, or they having a, let's say they having a I don't even want to say party, but then we can say it like that. You having a party, and it's for Yahweh Shah, and they got the seat prepared for Yahweh Shah, and your dumbass come and sit in the fucking seat, man. Like you're greater than him. But you got niggas that do that, man. Like this faggot ass fat motherfucker, the comfy, man. He calls himself the comforter. So he trying to sit in your Howard Shah seat, man. That niggas out his goddamn mind. They got a bunch of homosexuals up in their church, man. It says, verse 7, and greetings in the markets, and to be called of men, rabbi, rabbi. So what's a rabbi, man? Because they want to be called of the men. My great one, my honorable sir, rabbi, a title used by the Jews to address their teachers, and also honor them when not addressing them, man. So these niggas, I'm going to read that again. It says, in greetings in the markets, and to be called of the men, rabbi, rabbi. So they want to be called teacher, teacher. They want to be some type of they want, when they out there, yo, he's the leader. That's him right there. That's what these niggas want to do. And they powerful as hell, man. They not humble, man. But yo, guess what? Dudes can't even see that, man. All right, and let's get the word market. That's agora. All right, an assembly, especially of the people. So when you come to camp, what's that? An assembly of the people. And people walking by and all this and this and that. Oh, y'all dudes better wake the fuck up, man. Because it's almost over, man. And y'all niggas in that spirit, guess what? You're going to go down with your fucking teacher. All right? Because niggas be falling. I'm a product of the apostles. That's what niggas say. But they don't even do what the apostles do. You have never met the fucking apostles, man. Or the elders. But you a fucking leader. Agora, the place of assembly for public debating, for elections, for trials, for buying and selling, for all kinds of business, marketplace, street. And that's going to camp and all that, man. All right, verse 8 says, but be not ye called rabbi, for one is your master, even Hamashiach, and all ye are brethren. So all ye are brethren, but you got niggas. If Yahweh Shem Yahushai set you up on a level, then bow the fuck down, man. Humble the fuck down, man. Dudes have no experience, man. Then you even got some dudes that got some type of experience, have been through something, and they want to go against the apostles and elders because they butthurt about something that happened, man. You know? It says, neither be ye called master, for one is your master, even Hamashiach. But he that is greatest among you shall be your servant, man. But he that is greatest among you shall be your servant. That's self-explanatory, man. So the greatest is going to humble down and be like, look at Yahweh Shah, you know? Look at Apostle Tahar, Apostle Gabar, Apostle Rumlat. They servants, man. They greatest among Israel. Apostle Rakal, you know? Are they not servants? Did not Yahweh Shah wash his disciples' feet? You know? And what I heard from an elder that Apostle Tahar paid Apostle Gabar a phone bill for 8 years. And yo, is that not a servant? That's something great. That's something to be commended for. That's being a servant. Does that make Apostle Gabar any lower? Hell no, it don't. You know? Read that again, verse 11. But he that is greatest among you shall be your servant. Verse 12. And whatsoever shall exalt himself, Salakia, and whosoever shall exalt himself shall be abased. And he that shall humble himself shall be exalted. So the nigga that try to say that they this and they that, they gonna be the lowest, man. Let's get a base. To make low, bring low. To level, reduce to a plane. Metaphorically, to bring into a humble condition, reduce to meaner circumstances. To assign a lower rank or place. 2. To abase, to be ranked below others who are honored or rewarded. To humble or abase myself by humble living. To lower, depress of one's soul, bring down one's pride. To make a modest opinion of oneself. To behave in an unassuming manner, devoid of all haughtiness, man. So the Lord is going to bring you prideful niggas and Yasharala to your fucking knees, man. All right? Going to bring you to your fucking knees, man. All right? And the brothers that's lowly, Yahweh Shem outside going to lift you up, man. So listen, remaining humble. Stay humble, man. All right? This is a race. Okay, this is a race, man, and you pray and you pace yourself and be humble, man. All right, verse 13 it says, "But woe unto you, scribes and Pharisees, hypocrites, for ye shut up the kingdom of heaven against men, for ye neither go in yourselves, neither suffer ye them that are entering to go in," man. All right. So you niggas, you shutting up the kingdom of heaven. Why? Because you're not patterning yourself after the kingdom of heaven. You have no order. All right? You have nothing, man. You out there teaching the word, but do you follow it? Do you honor it? What are you doing off camera? Are you out there teaching? Without the camera, or just the camera gotta be in your face? Are you talking to more than people that are in the truth? Because this word has to go out on all four corners of the earth. So you're supposed to do your part. Play your lot. Play your position. Fucking niggas, man. Goddamn clowns. Weirdos, man. Like the song, used to be my dog. He was in my left titty. Like he said, Styles P said, niggas look like they phony, sound like they phony, running around acting like motherfuckers homies. And that's what these niggas in the truth do. You have, and when I say niggas, I mean just that, niggas. Not the men of the Lord. You have niggas, then you have men of the Lord, man. It's a distinction. Niggas look like they phony, sound like they phony, running around acting like motherfuckers homies. Meaning you trying to be a man in the Lord, but you not, and you will be exposed through the spirit and power of Yahweh Bashim Yahushua, man. Verse 14 says, Woe unto you, scribes and Pharisees, destruction to you, fathers and Pharisees, hypocrites. So a hypocrite, you're an actor. For ye devour widows' houses, and for a pretense make long prayer. Therefore ye shall receive the greater damnation. So you got niggas out here praying, doing all these long prayers, trying to pray in front of brothers. When you pray, man, you're supposed to go in your own secret closet. You know, it's cool to throw up curses with brothers and all that, you know. But your own prayers, and you try to pray, I hope this happened, and you do it in front of brothers, man, you got to be reward. So it says, woe to you, nigga. Verse 15. And this Yahweh Shah's word speaking this whole chapter right here, man. It got a time when he got sick of these fucking niggas, man. Verse 15. Woe unto you, scribes and Pharisees, hypocrites, for ye compass sea and land to make one proselyte, and when he is made, ye make him twofold more the child of hell than yourself. So you got niggas driving 3 states down to be in the camp when you got elders in your own fucking city that you don't even want to do it. Why? Because they going to call out all your bullshit. And you come into 3 states or 4 states, 5 states, wherever you go, you got niggas that travel over lands and all that. They make a proselyte. So now when you get to your destination, just because you think you got fruit and you going to be the head, you make them niggas more wicked than you. Why? Because you putting them spells on them. That they can't see it. But a man of the Lord going to be able to point that shit out, man. Going to be able to point out all your fucking bullshit. It says, woe unto you scribes and Pharisees, hypocrites, for ye compass sea, going over. Let's get compass, man. To lead around, to lead about oneself, to go about, walk about. So that means you traveling. Traveling, what you doing that for? To try to make it seem like you a man of the Lord, man. All right? Compass sea and land to make one proselyte. All right? A proselyte is a newcomer, a stranger, alien, a proselyte, one who has come over from a Gentile religion to Judaism. So one that used to be a Gentile, meaning you were Israelite, you just in a Gentile state of mind, to know that you're Israelite. So you got niggas traveling just because like, oh shit, I couldn't get no fruit where I was at. But yo, it's fruit down there, a possible fruit. But yeah, yo, the elders is here, but they gonna know I'm a wicked ass nigga, man. Let me go down there with these younger niggas. Verse 16. Woe unto you, ye blind guides, which say, whosoever shall swear by the temple, it is nothing, but whosoever shall swear by the gold of the temple, he is a debtor. All right? So, yo, man, you are a blind guide, meaning you think you know what you're doing, but you don't, man. And it's going to be made manifest real soon. Because the Lord ain't playing. It's the time for swift judgment. So the Lord is judging things fast right now, man. All right? The Lord is judging things fast right now. It says, woe unto you, ye blind guides, which say, whosoever shall swear by the temple. What's the temple? You. All right? And let's, matter of fact, let's get it. Use of a temple at Jerusalem by only of the sacred edifice. Any heathen temple or shrine, metaphorically, the spiritual temple consisting of the saints of all ages joined together by Mashiach. So you're swearing by our ancestors. All right? Saying it is nothing. But whosoever shall swear by gold, okay, precious thing made of gold, golden ornaments, an image made of gold, stamped by gold coin, all right? But whosoever shall swear by gold of the temple, he is a debtor. So a debtor. To owe. All right, it says 17. Ye fools and ye blind, for whether it is great, Salakia. It says, ye fools and blind, for whether is greater, the gold or the temple that sanctifieth the gold. And whosoever shall swear by the altar, it is nothing, but whosoever sweareth by the gift that is upon it, he is guilty. So what's the gift that's upon the altar? Salvation. Knowing that you're an Israelite. This knowledge, the law, statutes, and commandments. And if you swear upon that and you teaching brothers and you not in order and all that, you going the fuck off. So you're guilty, god damn it. Verse 19 says, ye fools and blind, for whether is greater the gift or the altar that sanctifieth the gift. So what's greater is what Yahweh is asking you. Whoso therefore shall swear by the altar, sweareth by it and by all things thereon. And whoso shall swear by the temple, sweareth by it and by him that dwelleth therein. So you're swearing by who? Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahushua. And he that shall swear by heaven, swear by the throne of the Most High, and by him that sitteth thereon. So let's get swear, man. To swear, to affirm, to promise, threaten with an oath. And swearing, to call a person or thing as a witness, to invoke by swear. So that means, if you out of pocket, the Most High gonna kill you, nigga. He gonna do this, he gonna do that. You going to fuck off, man? You guilty. Y'all about Shemai ain't playing, man. And then you gonna swear by Yahweh. Use his name in vain. Yahweh told me this. Yahweh told me that. You niggas, man. The Most High gonna deal with you, man. He gonna kill you niggas, man. All you niggas that do so. Alright? So if the shoe fits, fucking wear it. Cause you blind leaders, guess what? You leading the sheep to the slaughter, and you go and get somebody fucking killed. Cause you don't know what the fuck you doing. Verse 22. It says, and he that shall swear by heaven, swear by the throne of the Most High, and by him that sitteth thereon. Woe unto you, scribes and Pharisees, hypocrites, for ye pay tithe of mint and anise and anise, and cumin, and have omitted the weightier matters of the law, judgment, mercy, and faith. These ought ye to have done, and not to leave to the other undone, man. So you pay tithes and all that, that's cool, but you got other matters too. Judgment, mercy, and faith. Judgment, mercy, and faith. Which a lot of these niggas don't have, because they quick to want to pop off after lip and don't even know shit. Without reading spirits and all that. You got to read the spirits, man, when you out there in them highways and byways. And if you can't, you don't got no fucking business out there. Or you better go get up under an elder or apostle. Or somebody that's been out there, has experience, man. For the Most High, smoke your ass. Verse 24. The blind guides which strain at a net and swallow a camel. You strain at a gnat and swallow a camel. God damn. So you strain at small things, you swallow big things, man. You strain, you strain, you don't know what to do. To filter through strain, to pour through a filter, strain out, man. And a gnat, you try to break down big ass things and so on and so forth. All right, verse 25. Woe unto you, scribes and Pharisees, hypocrites, for ye make clean the outside of the cup and of the platter, but within they are full of extortion and excess, man. God damn. So you try to make your outward appearance look good, but on the inside you full of shit. Thou blind Pharisee, cleanse first that which is wherein. As a matter of fact, that talks about how can you you got a beam in your eye, but your brother got a mole in his eye. You try to tell him about that shit. These Yahweh Shah words, it's in red. All right, red, damn, represents what? The blood. Yahweh Shah be going to fuck off, man. He goes in. All right, it says, thou blind Pharisee, cleanse first that which is within the cup and platter, that the outside of them may be clean also. Woe unto you, scribes and Pharisees, hypocrites, for ye are like unto whited sculptures, which indeed appear beautiful outward, but are within full of dead men's bones and of all uncleanliness. So you got niggas that lift weights, try to make their body all, yeah, I'm the man. You know, you go groom yourself, make yourself look all good, but on the inside, you full of shit. You full of shit. Let's read that again, verse 27. Woe unto you, scribes and Pharisees, hypocrites, for ye are like unto whited sculptures. Now you see how they got in Greece? They got the sculptures with the dudes, they all chiseled out and muscular, looking like they playing ancient games. You got niggas that get the fancy garments, you know what I'm saying? Looking like $1 million garments and try to make them seem like they the shit, but in the inside, they full of death and destruction. All right? Verse 27 says, Woe unto you, scribes and Pharisees, hypocrites, for ye are like unto whited sculptures, which indeed appear beautiful outward, but are within full of dead men's bones, and of all uncleanliness. 28. Even so ye also outwardly appear righteous unto men, but within ye are full of hypocrisy and iniquity. Come on, man. Woe unto you, scribes and Pharisees, hypocrites. Salakia. Woe unto you, scribes and Pharisees, hypocrites, because you build the tombs of the prophets and garnish the sculptures of the righteous. You build the tombs of the prophets. That means you trying to put them to death. You killing everything that they stand for, man. All right? Garnish, to put in order, arrange, make ready, to ornament, adore, metaphorically to embellish, with honor, gain honor. So you trying to gain your own honor, man. All right, it says, and say, if we had been in the days of our fathers, we would not have been partakers with them in the blood of the prophets. So, yo, you out there, you partaking in the blood of the prophets, because you out there teaching, but you really don't believe this shit, man. It's a lakia for calling this shit, but you really don't believe these words, man. You just out there talking, want to look good, man. You saw what was going on. You saw the actual prophets out there. You like, damn, that look good. You know, I can get some bitches by doing that. Well, I can get this, so I can get that. You know? But at the end of the day, man, it's all in vain, and y'all niggas is full of fucking shit, man. All right? Verse 31 says, Wherefore ye be witnesses of yourselves, that ye are the children of them which killed the prophets. Damn. And I experienced that, man. And brothers that have experienced that, man. Let's read that again, 31. Wherefore ye be witnesses unto yourselves. So a nigga always talking about, yo, I and my camp and this and that. Yo, nigga, you full of shit, man. You know? You got a lot of dudes like that, man. Full of fucking shit, man. Verse 31. Wherefore ye be witnesses unto yourselves, that ye are the children of them which killed the prophets. So you the children of the niggas that killed the prophets, man. The ancient prophets. And your spirits is being made manifest right now, man, by your actions and the way you act, man. That's why Yahweh Shah was cursing these wicked scribes and Pharisees out. The way, through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shah, I'm doing right now. Lord's will is his will, man. So it will be done. It says, Fill ye up then the measure of your fathers, ye serpents, ye generations of vipers. How can ye escape the damnation of hell? So y'all niggas out there doing that, and Yahweh Shah was like, basically, you serpents, you snake ass nigga, you bitch ass nigga, you pussy, you fucking faggot, all that, man. These words right now is fighting words, man. And that's how he was coming off back then, man. Ye serpents, ye generation of vipers, how can ye escape the damnation of hell, man? So how you going to escape this destruction that's coming, man? You fucking freak ass niggas, man. Verse 34 says, wherefore, behold, I send unto you prophets and wise men and scribes, and some of them ye shall kill and crucify, and some of them shall ye scourge in your synagogues, and persecute them from city to city. So you're going to talk shit about the real men of the Lord, starting with the apostles and elders on down, man. All right? The hopeful elect, who the Lord is revealing to those men every day as we speak, man. It's starting to be made manifest. All right, verse 36 says, verily I say unto you, all these things shall come upon this generation. O Jerusalem, Jerusalem, that thou that killest the prophets and stonest them which are sent unto thee, how often would I have gathered thy children together, even as a hen gathered her chickens under her wings, and ye would not. So, the Lord sent prophets to warn you and tell you, and what the people do, they want to kill him. That's why I told you, speak smooth things, prophesy deceits. Because these niggas don't want to hear the truth, man. All right? These niggas don't want to hear the truth. They want to hear lies, man. That's why they killed the prophets. And guess what? It was fucking with their money. Them wicked scribes and Pharisees was getting enticed. They had niggas following them. And once niggas start falling off, they like, whoa. Just like the Christian church now, they like, damn, fuck that. I don't like that shit. I'm going to drop a dime on that nigga. And what they do, went and stoned him, killed him. If they couldn't do it, they did to Yahushua. Took him to Pontius Pilate, man. And the Pontius Pilate wiped his hands like, this man's blood is not on my hands. It's on who? Y'all Israelites, because y'all calling for this shit. All right? Verse 38 says, behold, your house is left unto you desolate. For I say unto you, ye shall not see me henceforth, till ye shall say, blessed is he that cometh in the name of Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai, man. Blessed is he that cometh in the name of Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai, man. And with that, I wasn't even trying to be this long, but with that, I hope that this lesson was edifying. I hope it made sense. I hope it goes out to those that need to hear it, because it's a lot of false prophets in Yasharala right now, man. And they getting away with this shit. Well, they think they getting away with it. But Yahweh Bashim outside saw them shit. And the men that's around them. And guess what? You got you might have sincere men in the camp that can't see what's going on and all that. But it's going to be made manifest real soon, man. The Lord ain't working with numbers, man. He's slacking. He's not working with great numbers. He's working with numbers. He's working with, right now, 144,000 that he chose from the beginning. All right? So with that, I'm going to say, call Halam Yah Bashim Yah Shah, Bashim Kha Kadash. Until the next lesson, I'm going to say, Shalom Yah Shalom. Death to America.